Hi everybody, this is Jyoti. Welcome to Blue Blossoms, and today we are going to discuss 9 tips which we need to keep in mind while taking care of succulents. The first thing which we need to keep in mind while taking care of succulents is that we should ensure that we are not overwatering the plant, because 90% of succulents die because of overwatering. So according to the type of the succulent you are having, according to the climate conditions you are residing in, it depends कि आपको उसमें कितना पानी देना है. Like for example, if this is the plant, then we need to touch the bottom of the planter. We will be touching the soil from the drainage hole, and if we find that the soil is moist, then there is no need to water it. If you let the soil get completely dry, then the roots will creep down to the bottom of the planter, and then they will suck out moisture from the bottom of the planter. It will make sure that the roots get strengthened, and it will lead to the plant getting strengthened. The second thing which we need to understand while watering is that we should never use sprinkler, because if we use sprinkler, then the water gets accumulated only in the topmost layers of the soil. Instead, if we use syringe or a jar, then we will moist the entire soil and the roots will get strengthened. The succulents need ample amount of light, so we should keep them in the direct sunlight for around 6 to 8 hours in a day. But if you do not have availability of direct sunlight in your homes, then we can keep them in well-lit areas. The other thing which we should understand is that we should keep rotating the plant while keeping them in the sun, so that all the sections of the leaves get equitable amount of sunlight, and it will lead to even growth of the leaves. Succulents are temperature sensitive plants, so if we keep them in the sun during the noon, we should also make sure to bring them back inside the home before sunset, especially during extreme winters, because if frosts fall on their leaves, then it might die. Regarding the soil, we should keep in mind that we should not use the normal garden soil during planting succulents, because succulents are very sensitive to the soil, so we should use the soil which is succulent friendly. You can buy it from the market, from any nursery, or you can also create it at home using cinder, neem, Khali, builder's sand and perlite. If you visit any nursery and the person tells you to plant your succulent in coco peat, then please refrain from doing that, because use of coco peat will lead to bacterial growth in the succulent and it will lead to its death. Succulents can be divided into 2 types: summer growers and winter growers. For example, sempervivum, it is a winter growing plant, whereas echeveria, it is a summer growing plant. So we should make sure to repot them before their respective growing seasons, and we should also ensure that the pot is root bound before repotting. Over fertilization and over watering might lead to creation of bugs on your succulent, and it is very easy to get rid of them. If you want to get rid of egg and larva, then spray your succulent with 70% isopropyl alcohol. And if you want to get rid of mealybugs, then spray your succulent with a mixture of little amount of soap detergent, water and neem oil. We should fertilize our succulents only during their growing season. So if you are having some summer growing succulents, then fertilize them during summers, and if you are having winter growing succulents, then fertilize them during winters. You can also pause on the next slide to understand which succulents are summer growing and which succulents are winter growing. It might seem very tedious to grow succulents, but it is a very easy thing to do. What they need is intentional negligence and too much love and care for them is a short way to kill them. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, then let me know in the comment section. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon.